Here goes another full run through of Onirim. So, what do I think when I see this hand? Lots of keys, 2 blues, so it is good to start with an initial key. However, I feel like the benefit of taking a risk on this first blue, risking obviously picking up a nightmare and wasting one of my keys, but the possible benefit would be that I'd pick up another blue card and be able to get my first door extremely quickly. So I'm going to go with that. So I haven't done that, so I think I'll get rid of the blue key. The reason I chose the blue one was that it seems likely that another blue card would come up, and it did. It's the wrong type though. But I have got another key. Since we've got so many of the blue suns, I think I'll discard that. We'll pick up the key first. And I think we'll just ditch the blues and we'll go for the red door. Oh no, because we can't play any of these. So green first and then the red door. So we grab that and play that so that we shift the symbol. Now we can play a red sun, a red key, and a red sun. We've got a nightmare card. We'll get rid of it with... get rid of it with the green key. And the brown key. Well, that's a bit unlucky. So, lots of stuff going on there. Lost my keys. But I've earned my first door, so let's slot that in there. Oh, there's the red door. So, a quick shuffle. And we're back on track. Now, obviously what I've got 2 blue cards, so it would make sense to get them onto the board, starting with the one that I'm able to play, and the next one. Now, the question is, do I go for the door via the blue cards, which would involve discarding cards from the top of the deck, or do I risk it and just discard the nightmare? I think I'll risk it and discard the nightmare with a key. Okay, so it's a bit of a pity that I don't have any blue cards, but let's just start discarding things. And now it's got a key, so let's have a look at our first prophecy. So still no blue cards, but there is a door coming up, so we can shuffle, or we could switch over to go for red cards. To be honest, I do actually want all of these. It's difficult. It's difficult to choose. So if I got green first, I'd then be able to earn a red door by going sun, moon, sun. Which I think that's exactly what I did for the previous red as well, so it's slightly odd. And then sun, moon, sun. And we'll just discard these cards to get rid of that nightmare because it hasn't been very good. Now we've got a key, 2 keys, and some brown cards, so I'm reasonably happy with that. We give the cards a shuffle. What I'm thinking... Oh, no, I just look for the door, don't I? What I'm thinking is that now we've got a couple of keys, we've got 2 red doors. We can use the red key, obviously. It wouldn't make any sense to make the blue key, because what if a blue door came up? So we'll use the red key to have a look at a prophecy, and we're going to see what comes up, and we'll make our actions based on that. So that lets us get rid of one of the nightmares. Now the red card isn't very useful. In fact, I think the next thing to do is to go for some brown cards. And we're going to need to put a door near the top. I think I'll grab these 2 blue cards, because I could potentially use those with this key to gain another door. And so the red at the bottom, because I don't want that, the door will let me reshuffle the deck, and then I hope to chance that some more brown cards come up. So we start with the brown moon, the brown sun, then the door comes up, and we shuffle. Now, we'll use this key to help me find, hopefully, there we go, we got the brown card straight off the bat. So we'll discard one of these, because there's 3 of those, and after we finish the brown cards, we're going to be able to get the green cards. The only little trick here is I want both of these green cards, because it would guarantee me it all. In fact, I want all of these cards. So if I gain like this, I'm going to pick up 1 green card. I can discard a red to pick up another card, but I don't think I can get all these cards into my hand, which is a real pity. So let's go for one of the greens, one of the blues, and I won't be able to pick up this card because I think I'll have to shuffle. So I'm fairly sure that works. So we get one in our hand already. Discard the red. We've already got 2 red doors. It doesn't really matter. Yes, so now I'll have to discard one of these because I've got the duplicate of that. I figure it makes sense. And then we get this one, which allows us to do that. Now we've got the green cards, and we've got 2 blue cards, so we've got quite a lot of flexibility in trying to get these next doors. So let me go through and find the brown door that we've earned. Here we go, and a quick shuffle. Oops. That was clever. So let's just compress that a little. Okay. So now it makes sense to start going for the green door, which is there. Well, we wanted those in a different order, but we're going to earn that anyway, so I'm just going to set it aside. That's probably not okay. What if it came up again? I should probably set it aside and shuffle. And then the blue moon, the green moon, and the green sun earn us a green door. Next on the agenda, we can go for some blues. We can play 2 of them. Hopefully another blue will come up, and then we've got a key in case a nightmare comes up, or if it doesn't, I can use the key to prophesize. So starting with the blue moon, blue sun. Now we'll use the green key to prophesize. There's the blue door. I can throw out one of these. There's no blue cards, unfortunately. So I think I'll trust to luck, draw this door, gain a red card, which lets me have some reds in the bank, and then we will see what comes up. We're hoping for some blues with the next key. The reason you don't just use that key off the bat is because you've already seen, 4 out of the 5 cards that you'll be looking at with a prophecy, and it just doesn't seem very worthwhile. So, utilising this key, and again getting rid of a nightmare, excuse me. Still no blue cards, but put a door and then a key. That makes the most sense to me. So we pick up the door, and we pick up the key, and we shuffle that in. And again, we'll have to use a key to look for a blue card. So it's becoming quite a high cost to get this blue card. Maybe I'll discard a brown, and hoping for some luck. We don't get it, so let's use the key. Are there just no blue cards left? Okay, so we got it. And there's the door, so I may as well put it second because I'll earn it. We'll discard... Oh, I've been collecting reds when I don't need reds. That's a bit silly. Well, we'll discard the red then. Get the key and the sun. Yeah. Gain that. Let me get that. And this. So we've earned the blue door. I'm not going to shuffle because I put the blue door right where it needed to be. And then let's just discard these red cards. We're hoping to luck. There's that one. We'll use the key to get rid of it. And there's another one, we'll just get rid of the hand. So 2 doors. Another door. Okay, well, that's lucky. We can go for a brown door next. The pack is quite small though, so unlikely to be able to get all 3 doors. But let's have a go. That's probably game over. Well, let's try discarding a door into the limbo pile, just to see. It's a strategy I've been wanting to try out, and we own it straight back because of those cards. Of course, that means there's just not going to be enough cards in the deck now. So I'm trying to think of how I've been inefficient in this particular game. I think it's probably simply because it took so long to find some of those blue cards. And I've obviously lost, so I'm just going to play through. And now there's just nothing left in the deck, is there? Well, there's something left in the deck, but as soon as we can't even play. So that's the end of the game. It's another loss, but it's an interesting one. So the reasons I think I lost was inefficient use of the cards. See, things like this, where I've got the wrong symbol, I need to switch. Or these 2 blues, which were obviously wasted, and we spent a lot of time trying to find the 3rd blue card, and then another switch, and this. It's the inefficient use of cards in that case. Not that you can do a huge amount about that, but maybe if you're committing to a strategy, you have to commit. You can't commit for a while and then switch to a different strategy, like I did with these blues, which required another card, and I'd given up cards to look for more blue cards. Had pretty good luck with the nightmare cards in the end, so that's the only thing I can identify that might have been done better. So that's a second run through of Onirim.